Okay, guys, I'm going to make this in two parts, but this arrived. I now understand the appeal. Excuse me, I saluted Loki with this. I now understand why people go crazy and collect horns. I've never drank out of a horn before, and this is our homemade instant mead. It's basically mead, but we didn't brew it. We didn't ferment it. It's honey and water, and then I added tea bags for taste, some sugar just to boost it because I used ice wine tea, and a bunch of spices. And Loki had me put milk in it, which historically milk and mead is something that happened in the Middle Ages. So skull to you fine people. I'll pause and then I'll rinse it out, but I can see why people did this. I can really see why people get into this. 1 second, guys. Okay, I gave it a rinse, so we're gonna look at it. This is Loki's horn. This was the cheapest horn I could find on the internet. This is nice. I get the aesthetic from, wanting to drink from a horn now. I finally get it. I never really got it, and there's just something primal about this. There's something kind of spiritual about saluting your god and saying skull, and then, taking a drink after you've saluted them. So thankfully, our version is non-alcoholic, so I can also salute all the other gods. I will be amped up on sugar and honey, plus the caffeine from the ice wine tea, which is non-alcoholic, by the way. But I will be drinking many, many pours of this one. Um, this is their small. There is a difference. This is a small. It's the same exact size as 150 milliliters, but the small, and look at this coloring. Look at that kind of honey gold, kind of mead coloring, and it's got some white. And I love the coloring on this one. Odin's been looking at it kind of covetously. He has been showing me a horn that I've been looking at for the last couple years that they also make, but it was like 5 times the price of this. But I really like this, for a horn overall. And this one, since it's the small, comes with the leather holster. I've cosplayed, and they admit this isn't made for the Nordic community. This is made for cosplay for Ren Fair. Which people spend a lot of money on, but if that's a concern, I'm putting it out there. It's considered Ren Fair stuff. I'm sure this green coloring had something to do with one of the medieval things, because they do a lot of Games of Thrones stuff and stuff like that. But that's what it looks like in the holster, and they kind of advertise this size is good for, there's actually a video I can link you guys to, babies or babies, young kids, for women, because if you're going to pour meat in here, meat's pretty strong. Yeah, that's enough meat for anybody starting out. And ours also came with the bag. So you get this bag, but this bag's actually too small to hold the horn. I tried. It looks like it should fit, but this is the smallest horn they make, and the bag's officially too small, which is kind of a bummer, but I'm glad we got that one. Now everyone's different. You might buy the same size horn and it comes in that big, because it's just some are longer and some are wider, but this is a byproduct of the meat industry. They say it's ethically sourced because they say it's a byproduct of the meat industry. It's helping use every part of the animal. So if that kind of like weirds you out, that's there. But that's where they're going to come from, guys. They're getting them from somewhere, whether it's the meat industry or it's hunting or harvesting their own cattle. This was on an animal's head at one point, and they clean it out and all the good bits you don't want to hear. But yeah, I see why people do this. It was definitely a profound moment, and no, there's no alcohol in anything I made, but to fill a horn and to salute your god with one of these things. That is awesome. So I will leave you guys to whatever you're doing today, but if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I say mine was worth it. I did have to clean it out. I did have to rinse it. It's finished. But it had like, I don't know if it was like bone shavings or what it was, but you know how when you finish off bone, if you're working with bone or wood or something, you can get like a little dust inside. It had that, but you know, common sense, you rinse anything, clean anything you're going to eat out of, drink out of in the first place. But pretty cool horn. His brother's looking at it. His brother's arrives Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. So I'm gonna have to keep Odin away from this until Wednesday, though Loki said they could swap if he wants. So I will see you guys later. Bye bye.